Which one of these looks the most outpostish? Well, is that the best way to do it? Oh, it's just that. I'm playing bounce helper. Oh, it's no neutrals? Oh my god. That's not yet? I submitted it. So I do have it. I got a 455 def. It's possible? No, that's not how that works. But it is, but it's not. 455 is nowhere close to a golden. Even if it's more than even if it's less than a casual playthrough. We are, like, so far beneath the standard approach you'd need for a golden. Like, so you're achieving it? The thing about that is that regularly is such a weird term here, because that regularly is 1,000 hours. I don't care how much faith you have in me, that golden is not achievable. I'd have to be practicing like several hours a day to even maintain on it. God, my fingers are gonna hurt so badly. Would 26 stormbound outpost rooms be tier 0? Probably. Where's the Asgore scaling? I'm thinking about hard lobby, and like, how many people had the qualifications to test half of these maps? Y'all made them like hard. Look fun at all. Solo lineage slander. As someone who has never seen the map, I disagree. Yay! I got so unlucky on that ending so many times. Larry has for sure had a silver death like that. Does it jump through the line up, but if you jump full height, you die? My goat. Is that an RCD? Is that intended RCD? Banger? Without grab? It's the same essence, okay? Without grab? It's literally the RCB input. I'm not in the wrong here, I swear. RCB? So, okay, listen. I don't have to hold grab for it. This is true. But, like, I swear. Oh, there's an arrow. Thanks. I was looking at this. I was like, oh, I need to do down. Thank you for the helpful down right arrow. Wait, you can get scanned because it's moving to the right and it hits you twice? That's awesome. Sure. It's so impossible. If you smuggle that reverse over, can you just fall? What's the plan? The plan is get this spring hit, do a very far right dash, and just fall upwards. Wait, I see the angle. The corner jump of victory. Alright, is this left tap possible? Yo! Oh, it just flips you anyway. I think I've reached enlightenment. But until now, the fact that this is a hiss clear didn't even cross my mind. Like, if I cleared this, I low-key, like, wouldn't particularly care about posting the video. Yeah. And even if there wasn't a change respawn. Yeah, I feel like I just can't. Are you downlifting? I am. Should I not be? Finally see it. Okay, Lauren, is this state dead? I'm curious. Is this state dead? Yeah. Alright, yeah. Alright. Or I was close to it at some point. Is it down? Yeah, down. Okay. That makes sense. How do I exist past this point? Corner slip to where? Focusing an entire entity. Oh! Oh, that's a move block. Yeah, you're right. I was like, huh. This is kind of tight. Yeah, it's so easy to do that. You just you just gotta go. Wow, what am I dying to? The spinners before the move block? Nah, it's not real. Is that what I'm dying to? Yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe I trusted in this state. Where am I? I know what's up. And I'm moving downward so the spikes won't kill me. But it's like, man. I am inside of them. Not an ultra? Yeah. This looks more correct, and it's just a really weird timing. It's a diabolical timing, even. Yeah, it's just that. Why was I convinced this was an ultra? Creativity list. Okay, that's so not chokeable. The right path is clearly better here, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, stormbound outpost on the left side. I'm gonna bury in there, real. How badly do you want FC? So it's that? Oh my god. So it's just... I can see how that would be gambling. Going too far is crazy. Wait, what am I supposed to do about that? I will say, even though it is cheese, I don't think this Goltra is particularly against the spirit of the map. Like, in a way. Like, it lines up pretty well. It's still fast-paced. It's text spam. I could do left side to balance out. But I don't know if I have the strength. The strength of will. Just to make the room just as inconsistent. Plus 100 learning points? Well, I have to. So choke? Yeah. And I will be doing left side as penance. Also because it's funny. So tier shooting? Yeah, we're fine. Yeah. That room actually isn't that bad. Honestly. I don't see myself having so many issues with that room. Besides the start. The start has a thing. But really, like, once I get used to that, shouldn't be the worst. Where am I going? What tech could possibly be being used here? What? So that right release is so toxic. Visible jump through. Readable visible jump through. You can be too early? That's crazy! Right under the jump through? It's kind of weird, but at a certain point I just don't see... I don't see Secret Santa collab with the same kind of lens as any other collab. It's just more like the grocery store for 6 standalones. Any of these literally just could have released. I will say I accidentally like sliced my finger open on accident and then continued playing a Celeste section. But like... Cool. That shouldn't have taken that long. Yeah, I just saw something in the parent chat that made me wonder. I think there genuinely might be someone who does faint when 9DP happens. It's kind of crazy. Is this a up dash transfer? What are we up to? We're transferring my up dash to a different location. Getting lip boost on it so hard because you need to jump before you dash. Can you do a neutral jump and bounce helper cobwall? Okay, there's a ceiling there. I'm hitting the ceiling before I die. Am I really gonna be able to get this bounce? Is that really possible? I don't know. Wow, you can be early on the distance. Okay, I finally got a save state. Oh my god. I would never have any issues buffering a right demo hyper up dash. Not me. Don't dash? What do you mean don't dash? Do the coin without dashing? What is that? Gotta do the shimmy, dude. Oh, a down right there. It's an ultra. It's an ultra. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's just ultra. Yeah, you're correct. Honestly, I could get this room for sure. Past the input, I'm definitely panicking right here. But like, this room really isn't that bad. Dude, a perfect world where Celeste has no performance issues, man. #1 addiction. I love crack cocaine. I don't, like, I knew that was gonna happen. Because I don't remember what I'm supposed to do there. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen immediately. I know what to do past the first input, but like, the nuance thing is like here. It's weird, like, do the left tap, hold right thing, I don't know. I didn't do the right tap soon enough. I got the demo hyper though. Happy enough about that. Instant size? I don't know if they're making it to 30. They're being overworked and underpaid. What's crazy is that I'm not even that uncomfortable hand-wise, I'm just tired. This still is not as intensive as Splash. That's the worst one of them all. I don't think anything will ever dethrone that experience for me. My hands just obliterated. I almost missed that down dash. Alright. Good job. I would actually in my life might miss that buffer in a run. Missed the super. That was such a good speed too. That was so fast. I missed it on the right. Does that? Kinda. I assume so, but at the same time, I believe in this room. Because when it comes to the moment you pass this point, like this line, you are good to go. There's just the fields of death over here. I swear it'll get consistent. I'm not one of those everything gets consistent guys, but this is not one of those stupid things. I can get this to like 1 in 5, which should be good enough. I can't beat this today. I'd be playing so much better if I just quit a few hours ago. It's hard, it's always hard to tell if you're playing badly. This I'm just gonna say, so I don't know. Yeah, that really wasn't that bad. I just need to stop playing when I'm tired. I am still adamant that that really isn't that much harder than M6. To be honest. It's just inconsistent. Though I guess you can consider those the same things. Room 4, I feel like it's not that bad. 6 is going to be the devil. And 7 is going to be the casino. 4 seems very skill solutionable besides the 1 input. And then 5 is like... 5 is almost good. It's probably just a thing. But once you get used to that, it's probably fine. So this is the easiest one probably. Then 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, imagine this with CJLO music. that like uplifting, cheery. And then you get to final. That really doesn't seem that bad as a silver. It's just gonna be, honestly, the input in 6 isn't looking that bad either. Segments yet? Nope. Like this time, I did practice. I practiced a lot. I got really comfortable with the rooms. 6 or 7? Because I realized that I don't like that segment. I'm pretty comfortable with the rooms. I might as well gamble effectively and not just practice. I actually don't think I can get more proficient at them than I am currently. I think getting that segment is meaningless. Not because I can get it in a run, but because if I get it, that just means I got lucky once. Get like the last year you shouted me? I would. But these things are not the same. These things are not the same at all. You're telling me the last 3 rooms of a hiss map? Okay, listen. You're looking at this 3 segment as these rooms are hard. And I agree. These rooms are hard. And then I'm looking at my 2 segments and these rooms are hard. Yes. These hards are not equal. This is hard just because it is. This is hard because I don't know if I'm gonna live tomorrow. Like, genuinely, like, if I pass these 2, it's just because I got lucky rolling the dice. Genuinely. Compared to this, where it's like, you're hitting, like, the center of a target in archery. You know? Like, you have to hit bullseyes. Me, I have to just gamble. This is cope? This is not cope. What does that segment accomplish? By doing them? Tell me the meaningful value of getting that segment. What does 6 plus 7 accomplish? Because no, don't get me wrong, I'm not against practice. I play 6, I play 7. Half of this grind has been me playing 6 and 7. You can look at the stats. Like, I've been in 6 and 7 basically the entire grind. 3 hours of practicing here. But the segment sucks. I don't want to do that segment. Push your first try 7, and that's bad. Because you can't. This is not a complete skill or room. Like, okay, I mean, it really isn't, honestly. I think there's a certain point where I can say it's not entirely my fault if I die, even if there's a correct way to do the room. Alright, listen to the segment. That's just not how that works. You're applying normal goldening logic. This is not normal. Like, screw this. This, you may think I'm complaining about this. I'm not. This is a skill input. This whole thing right here is a skill input. I'm exclusively worried about this. This is the only reason I wouldn't do 6 plus 7. Because I'm just going to die here and we'd be like, wow, that was fun. Time to do 6 again. There's only 2 inputs for anything with 6 plus 7. Not because I hate practice, but because that input and this input are just things that I do not think are in my control. Generally not what I'm saying. Did I say facts matter? No! I'm practicing 6. I'm practicing 7. I'm not saying facts doesn't matter. I'm saying 6 plus 7 is stupid and a waste of my time. Let's argue the point here. Because I don't trust these inputs. This 2F is a completely blind timing. You can't build muscle memory on this input physically. How many jump throughs are here? 20? Okay, there's so many factors on how this isn't the input you can ever get, like, muscle memory on. Like, your timing on this down left, the spring can be in a different spot. You can get on 1 to 20 jump throughs. Your jump timing, when you get lip boost on this. It makes better? Dude, that's been the point of all of this labbing, to try and make this better. That's a general statement, it doesn't apply here. That's a general statement for goldening, that does not apply to this scenario. I'm not saying practicing is wrong. What doing segment is? The normal point of doing this segment is to be like, hey, I've got this, I know I can do it again. But when it comes to the confidence boost on this, it comes from the source of clearing the room. Because when I think of clearing this room, it's not because I am the best Suppless player alive. Maybe I used 2 strong words. This entire thing is about why I don't see value in doing 6 plus 7 currently. Of course doing it is going to be beneficial in some way. I just don't think that benefit is marginal enough. My game plan from the start was goal 1. Get comfortable enough with 6 and 7 that I can do it without thinking, which I'm getting there. Goal 2 is to dedicate all my practice time on 1 to 5 to maximize my entries into 6 plus 7. Genuinely. Game plan gambling? Yes. Because the way this goal has been sold to me is that it's genuinely just gonna be gambling. That's how it's been sold to me. That's my general game plan. Now, in the middle of that, I've gotten more confidence on 7. That there used to be 2 inputs, now it's just 1. It's just 1 input that I have an issue with. The rest is just pure skill, I'm happy with that. But 6, I just don't like the input. But at the same time, in the back of all of your heads, you see a world where I get it on my 3rd 7, right? Despite all of this. What's the frame window on a dash jump? Because it's supposed to be a 2F because, like, you're supposed to jump and then dash within 2 frames. But we're buffering it. What's the frame window now? I guess the frame window is whatever lift boost frame you have when you hit ground for the first time. If you have lift boost 6, it's a 6F. or like 4, I guess, because you still need a frame. So, what's the best lift boost? Can we say it's a variable 10 to 1F? what's the best lift boost you can get hitting here? Because the buffer? Oh yeah, you're right. Variable 5 to 1F. Or 5 to 0F, maybe. I don't know. If you don't look this, yeah. Variable 7 to 0. So we still haven't solved the other input. The other one we don't know how to deal with. But 7 is looking pretty skill solutionable now. I don't know if there's anything we can cook here, to be honest. But 7 we can do better on. Dude, I swear, man, every single time I say it, if like an input sucks, I just don't understand it enough, I guess. Though I guess that rule is broken with how, wow, good enough. With how, what's it called? With how 6 is. Because I don't think an amount of understanding on 6 is gonna help my case. This is such a funny input. The most consistent way to do this is your intention is to roll jump dash and then roll jump dash jump. But because of the dash CD, it's a way more consistent to roll dash jump here. Then your jump comes out and then your dash comes out after. It's dash jump. It's so backwards, dude. You want for real? No. These runs are just so I get a good load up going into room 4. Now first, unironically, 6 plus 7 is a good segment, actually. Because 7 isn't complete luck anymore. Now it's just... Listen. Slash, were you here for the epiphany? Listen, 7 is the complete skill room now. 7 is complete skill, now it's a dice. Now it's a dice roll into complete skill. I trust 7 a lot more. You had to have been there. You had to have been there. It's a good segment now. Y'all weren't there for the epiphany. We just figured out how to outskill the room. I'm not stubborn, you know? I'm a rational goldener. The median goldener. This work? Us figuring out how 7 worked has no relevance to doing the segment, I'm not gonna lie to you. Zero correlation. That was why I was taking issue with y'all's arguments every other time. Because y'all were like, yeah, you were saying all these general statements that don't apply to this silver in particular, you know? The silver is different, dude. It's different. If we not, no, I wouldn't have. I would have stubbornly done it because y'all told me to. I would not have loved that. You can imagine that future very vividly, can't you? Where I just sat there. Last 7, we discovered 7. It's like a stormbound outpost tourist pamphlet. discover the intricacies of 6+7. Visit our beautiful country. 5+6. What if I get 5 to end? Ah, dreams are meant to be true. You're cooking, I'm not gonna lie. You're cooking though. It's probably terrible, but you are cooking. That's honestly like, it looks almost intended. Very real. So I'm stuck between two options. Do the mechanically adept cheese that's dependent on when I hit the touch switch, or do RNG that could or could not work depending on when I hit the touch switch. They're both. I feel like left is probably just better. So yeah, exactly. I just thought about it. This is my favorite type of strat. Buffering something that doesn't exist so you get a rhythm. I'm buffering this as down plus jump, so I rhythm this as down plus jump because I do it like in every other room. And so even though there isn't a jump there, it just helps me with the buffer timing so much. So see if it'll allow it? Awesome. Also, that death can happen. 5+6 again. Ah, missed elevator. 5+6 to elevator. I low-key could like start practicing 4+5 and do runs. Like kinda, yeah. Hi. Fair. Alright, room 5. Nice. Good run. Yeah! Woo! The what's gravity stratagem. Yes. Elegant. Picturesque. Alright, man. Sure. Crazy? Yeah. Okay, sure. What a fluke final. 6 depth to, okay, 5 depth to room 6 and 1 room 5 ending. Alright. Yeah, roll 6+7? Yeah, that's 6+7. Fair. Yeah, that plus sucks. Alright, more. Like that? Do you think I'm capable? That wasn't just a raw demo, that was a fat finger raw demo. I didn't even mean to press that. Alright, man. Yeah, good music sync, huh? Things happen. Yeah, stuff happens. It's just the input. Oh, okay. That was almost 5 to end. My bad. 5 to end, but it died because during my jump here, I touched these trigger spikes. So true. 2-7 and 2-3 are both awesome opinions I've heard. I don't know which one's worse. I'm anti-difficulty creep, so we're moving Foda to tier 6. This sounds crazy to anybody who's existed since like 2021. I swear ultra difficult and hots can have a 2-tier gap. It might be hard to believe. Yeah, I knew that when I passed it, I was gonna be scared. Yeah, I knew I was gonna be so scared, dude. Yeah, I saw it coming. I got nervous about the fact that I was gonna get nervous. You know how it is. Yeah. Like, having no thoughts is how, like, things just pop into my mind. You know how, like, you're driving, and then just, like... I'm basically in that mode, I guess. Where, like, you zone out for a second, and then you, like, lock back in, and you're like, how am I alive? I just drove for, like, 5 minutes, and I didn't visually process a thing. And you're like, how can we do this? And that's just me permanently. That means crazy. Everybody does it, I think. You'll get to a point where driving just becomes so natural that you can just do it. Like, you don't have to actually think about every action. But when you, like, zone back in, you are just so confused at where you are. Yeah! Okay. Okay, sure. I was nervous, dude, okay? I was nervous. I was a little nervous. GG final room, did you see the death? Did not, it was the genuine last input. Literally the last input of the map, and I went like 2 up early. 7 up? If I got that far in 7 while nervous, I practiced it enough. I don't know how I can maintain good mental. Especially if it takes a few more finals. But it's whatever. I'm the only stormbound silver in the world to die like that. That means I'm one of the worst stormbound players in the world. In fact, I am. I am the worst person actively grinding stormbound silver right now. That final input? This is very in character for me. Actually, yeah. That death is very in character. What'd you throw? I didn't throw a thing. I just clapped really loudly. Yeah, I don't really get upset. If my mental was any worse, I'd be getting, like, double semicolons and, like, virtual hugs, you got this. But because, like, that person I am doesn't really matter to me, so people are just like, what are you doing? Are you stupid? Which is honestly better. That is way better to look at. Look at it next time. God, if I saw one of those. if even worse is someone just kept saying like, dude, this map is so unfair. Why did Asgore do that? What were they thinking? You should have had it. Asgore said bang, and I was forced to down dash. Like something feels so real. Don't worry, I'm not as lucky this time. Downrighted. Downrighted. Ah, dude, I suck. I suck so much. That was a downright, wasn't it? I skipped from down to right. There's like 1 frame where I'm holding down right. That's crazy. I'm holding down right for 1 frame! That's a crazy redirect. That's insane. Wait. Literally 1 frame! Literally 1 frame! What exactly 1 frame? Dude, if I had held down for 1 more frame, I'm gonna lose it. Thanks for your share. Your redirect, that's crazy. Like, dog. Where am I? I should be like... Where am I even? I'm over here. My dash comes out here. I'm inputting down dash. Where's my idle frames? Oh my god. Actual frame perfect. I wasn't even in the dash freeze frames. The frame I'm gonna lose it, dude. One frame redirect? Yeah, I redirected in the exact frame. The literal exact frame. Nothing in the dash frames. I'm... I was way too slow. Why did I adjust? Why did I adjust? I was fine. I got into a really bad rhythm. That's fair. Oh my god, that rhythm was so bad. I had to adjust. I had to adjust. That was too high. I had to wait on it, but I missed the jump timing. Oh my god, that actually resets my FPS. So, I don't know what about it, but disabling my second monitor and turning it back on resets my lag for the session. I turn it on PC screen only, then back to extend. It's something I noticed earlier, but now I've proven it. Question mark? I don't know, but it reset all my stuttering immediately. Is the reason? How do you think to do this? It's something I noticed earlier because I had plugged in my Elgato into an HDMI splitter when because I wanted to like play Xenoblade, and then I unplugged it. And I was like, huh, my Celeste lag reset. How strange. And then I just tested my hypothesis again just now. I thought it was that Elgato was making me lag, but instead it was the other conclusion to be drawn. Maybe this is a me CPU specific thing, but that'd also be the funniest lag reason ever. Maybe it's why I don't lag on my laptop, even though it has a worse GPU. I don't know. GPU? I think they're plugged into different things. They might be both in my CPU, honestly. Let me check. Because I think on one of them I kind of forgot to put them in a place. Yeah, they're both connected to my CPU. GPU, oh god. Yeah, I usually have one of them on GPU. I usually do. I just forgot. I forgot to put them in the correct port this time. Does it matter particularly which one? Or can I just plug one of them in somewhere? This is dead. Never mind. Cool. Digestion? Yeah. Good harder spinners? Yeah, me too, huh? What's funny is that everybody ignores my ping so much that nobody in the page channel knows. Or at least, like, I feel like to be more. Everybody just ignores the things. Alright. Let's go back in. Should not be legal. I will say, my room 6 pass rates post switching from gravity strat was like 70%. the moment I stopped doing the gravity up left strat, I started passing like a 1 and 2. That's my fault. But like, man. Wait, the room 5 choke rate's higher. The room 5 choke rate is higher. The goat. Alright, whatever, dude. Alright, 35-42. What's crazy? Let's have a discussion. Did I get lucky or unlucky? There's so many factors here. What do we... How do we determine this? Average? Yeah. So I had the early death, but then I got it pretty soon after. So that's pretty average. But also, if we're not counting my first half of room 6s, I got so lucky on room 6. But room 3 sucked, and room 5 sucked. Be lucky. All of my room 7s got far as well. I don't know how to feel. I think that probably was average. It probably was average. The skills you surely, dude, the start of that room is lethal, dude.